Collective. Creator says the spiritual streets are talking. They're gawking. They're stalking. They're watching to see what's about to happen. But what exactly is everybody looking at and why? As we dive into this energy, let me start out by saying welcome. If you're returning back, welcome back. Let's see what's going on. I just came up out a meeting with some very important people. It was a good meeting, okay? All is well. Rising star, soulmate energy. As we dive into this energy, I just want to give a very special shout out to the divine that has been there with me through thick and thin. No matter what the case, no matter what the circumstance, the Most High God is presiding over all cases. You need not take any spiritual matters into your own hands. Nobody can do anything to you when the Most High God is presiding over your spiritual case. Now, lately, I'm going to be honest, people have been a tad bit ballsy. And I sat back for probably like 3 days in prayer, and I just thanked the Creator for revealing to me who the Judases are, because now I know what doors will be closed permanently. And if I'm experiencing that, 9 times out of 10, the real collective, you're going through the same thing in your own way, though, right? With that being said, Holy Spirit, Divine Mother, Divine Father, the truth spell. I noticed that a lot of readers are saying, that's the truth. The truth spell is working. So I'm really glad that the truth spell is working. I'm so glad that the truth spell is now law, because the truth is about to be exposed, and it will continue to be exposed. Divine Mother, Divine Father, Divine Mother, Divine Father, Divine Mother, Divine Father, Divine Mother, Divine Father. Earth angel energy. What is an earth angel? An earth angel is somebody that comes from a realm that a lot of people don't even know what it is. Some people call it the heavens. Some people call it the supernatural realm, but they are angels nonetheless that are here in the 3D to help guide us. We got divine masculine, soulmate energy, earth angel energy, and we have people that are in this abusive energy. Now, abuse represents what I feel like people feel they're under, like being abused, right? Because there's conflict. At the end of March, I posted a video, and Spirit told me loud and clear, do not get rage baited out of your divine spot. Spirit then goes on to show me people of the elect few that would be tested and they would lose their spot. And when I sat back and I was like, okay, what am I supposed to do about that? Spirit says, focus on yourself. 411, information. Go forth, tell them the message that I told you to give, and leave it alone. The rest is up to the divine. 422 on the timer. And so I did just that. And ever since March 21st, 22nd to current, oh, the spiritual community has been in an uproar. A lot of facts, a lot of truth came out. 4444. Spirit says, are you sure about that? People swore on their lives, baby. Oh my God. Creator. I don't have no voodoo dolls. I'm not a voodoo priestess. Although the Loa, oh, they fucks with me heavy. I don't need no altar. I don't need no dolls. I don't need no names. I don't need no pictures. I don't need none of that. But as far as the Loa, oh, they work with me. They've been working with me. Karmic feminine, this is an energy. This is a cloaking. How can the circumstances amongst the spiritual community be this extreme? Earth angel, voodoo, karmic. How? This is like somebody smutting you up, making you a sore maiden Susie. This is an entity, an energy, an attachment. Big shout out to the real high priestesses that saw through the conflict, that saw through the illusion. They saw it. They were like, wait a minute. What are they saying about spiritual court TV? Neff? Huh? It took everything within my soul not to smack a bitch. And then I realized it wouldn't be worth this next level. And I just thank the Most High God for holding me. Because you got a lot of people that are big Billy badass online, but if you see them in person, they will run. They don't want to see me in real life. Typing a long paragraph on social media, hoping for me to see it, is not a spiritual flex. And you doing the work of Christ, that's Christ-like? Are you going to drag the lady over a spiritual court? It took everything in my power to be quiet. It took everything in my power to be silent. I said, well, I could call my attorney. I could sue. But when I checked into the people who have the influence, the outlet, I realized they don't have anything for me to take. I also realized that I wasn't interested. I didn't feel like it. I was like, I can get your address. I got the screenshots. You know, that's defamation of character. You know, I went to school for English pre-law. Leave it to them. I was a prostitute on the street who goes by Sore Maiden Sadie or Susie with funky crotch. And man, listen, watch out. The devil is taking people's spots, man. And they fell for the projection. And I sat back and I watched. And the high priestesses that could really see was like, that's an entity. They tried to attach an entity to that earth angel. What the hell? What is going on? That's not who she is. Not only did they vindicate me, but they vindicated a couple of other people, a few other readers as well, who also were targeted. I don't know them personally, but according to somebody that claims to be a shaman, claims to be somebody that works with Yahuwah, according to them, I got a coven. One chick said that I was helping Diddy take the children out the country. I said, oh, okay. Had my first, my last, my middle, my married name. I don't even carry the married name no more. I don't even carry that name anymore. Peace be still. Where are they going? Or was this supposed to be me? Or maybe not, because they said that I'm afraid to come outside. When somebody has an issue with you, the proper protocol is to come to you directly. This is how you know a lot of people are with the buffoonery. What I realized is that people want drama. Their platforms are going to be affected because at some point, the shadow gods and workers got to come out the shadows because there's too much light here. So the readings can't be dark over and over and over, or people are not ascending. Didn't you say that last year on your channel? Did you say that on your platform 5 years ago? A lot of people don't want to come into that light. 1111. A lot of people don't want to come into that light. Spirit called for me to be patient. But honestly, I saw myself being violent because it was the audacity for me. 11:44 on the timer. Moral of the story is don't give people any credit. Credit yourself. Focus on yourself. And watch the narrative of the readings that you get from certain people change in a completely different way. When they don't have anything to pick up on, they find people to pick on. Now, one of them, she got some act right. She did a little something, tossed me a little death spell. Took me 2 hours to transmute that shit. Took her 3 days to do it. Okay? But she ended up getting some act right and was like, okay, yeah, no, I see you are the truth. It's somebody projecting this onto you. I don't know what this is or where this entity came from. And she showed up in my dream state and we had a conversation. We laughed. We had a sobering moment. And she made amends and she atoned with me. And then I saw her lay low. I said, okay, that's what's up. Bet. I appreciate that. No, I don't appreciate nothing. I'm grateful for that. I made amends. I said, cool. At least you know who I am and I know who you are. I'm not here to hurt nobody. I don't belong to a coven or organization. Anybody that I've posted on this platform was because I thought they were good readers, because I'm not a hater like that. But now I'm not doing that. There's still a few people that I hold in high regard, respectfully, that God showed me, excuse me, who they were. Let's get that truth spell out. It's because of my husband. It's because of my destiny, and it's because of my commitment. And now that this energy is here, these demons have nowhere to go. Well, where are they coming from? Who's doing it? And who's easily being led astray by it? Oh, shit. Look at his hair. Who's doing it? And you got some weak ass people who call themselves shamans, high priestess, that fell for the bait. Why? Because it was already in them. The devil came and it attached to them because this is how they felt about me, about the collective all along. These are number whores. They look at the numbers. They look at the likes. Oh, why she got 3,000 likes and I only have this. That's because they're not here for the divine. They're chaos agents. Right when things get peaceful, they want to come in the comments. 4 people set up fake profiles. Now it's 3 other platforms with Spiritual Court TV on it. One person, he's already abandoned his platform. Another person, tagged a whole bunch of readers. I knew 2 people on that list, 3, on that list. Weak, rallying them up. And he quoted, and I state, I'm about to drag her. This is what he said. He can never take that back. And he's about to find out. Blocked. It's not a projection. That's the truth. Don't like it? Take it to the Most High God. Whenever you have a disagreement, proper protocol is you go to the divine first. You pray, you seek, you wait, and you wait for instructions. This was some type of humiliation ritual, whether people realized that they were being used by the enemy or not. Now, whoever this person is, this could be any damn body. I got so many people blocked and locked up that I don't fool with no more and don't have no feelings for it and don't feel no way about it. This could be anybody in this energy. And people believed it. That was my thing. I'm like, are you serious? You can't see that? Shout out to the 1, 2, 3, 4 high priestesses so far that read the whole energy. They was like, wait a minute. 5 actually, excuse me. They was like, no, who's saying this about her? Mind you, the Most High God told me to be quiet, but I really want to knock a bitch head off, y'all. They don't even know that side. If I ever get in my shadow, the devil will run. And that's on everything. But I kept cool and I kept silent and I let the truth spell work. And sure enough, now you got people, they going private, all their videos are in their memberships. Why? Every time I come online, somebody projecting onto me. Well, wait a minute, you got the Most High God with you, don't you? Well, what are you doing in the public eye? Go run up under a rock then. Seems like you got some fear. Maybe you need to come up out the shadow. Are you afraid that the shadows will be eliminated? And then there goes your position. You won't be able to channel mental illness because everybody will be well. That's what you want, right? Weak-spirited people, easily persuaded. There is nobody that can come tell me anything about anybody. And I just go off the rip, jeopardizing my reputation, my platform, forget all that. My relationship with the divine. Ooh. These are cowards, and you let the devil attach to you. Because the devil knew that you would be a good ally. The devil knew you'd be a good asset. Even one of the people in the comments under the video, I forget which one it was. It was so many people that was like, yeah, Spiritual Court TV, we about to drag you. Huh? Drag me where? Did you talk to the divine about that? Okay, that's what's up. Where we going? Let's go. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. And in the comments on one of them, one of the ladies said, Neff? Who, Neff? No, you tripping. And she clicked off the video. Mind you, I saw it 2 weeks later because I don't keep my ear to the streets on what the enemy is doing. And I'm so glad that my reaction was delayed because had I known at the time, I might have missed this big blessing that God had coming in for me. While that was going on online, I was in the real world, outside, doing something, busy. Whoever this energy is, I was somewhere in Zen state of mind. Now you got somebody's gonna say, oh, she rigged the cards. Well, you can click off the video and go hang out with these people and don't ever call me and tell me how it goes. Because once I do this video, that's the last time I'm addressing all you hoes, sewer maidens, or whatever y'all call it, the men too. These men are bitches too. These men are hoes too. Oh, okay. I was somewhere minding my business, chilling, making plans. Whoever this is, they feel like my peace is really disturbing the shit out of them, their coven, whatever they got going on. Somebody allowed a mentally, emotionally unstable person to create an energy. Somebody said it was a Gregor, and I had to look that up, and then I studied that for 2 days. So the enemy really put me in my studies. I'm like, cool. I was like, okay, y'all done gave me something to do. So I started doing my research. A Gregor is an energy that is conjured up by a group or an association. It's energy. Entities are energies, conversations, spell work, speaking curses, saying somebody's gonna die, saying they curse, trying to curse their bloodline. That is an energy. A Gregor. I had to research that. Then I had to research necromancy. And I said, well, necromancy is a form of divination. So you mean mediumship? Or do you mean actually going to the graveyard, getting graveyard dirt, playing with graveyard dirt? I did my research on that too. I had heard of necromancy over the years, but was never anything that attracted to me because my gift came before the cards. I was somewhere minding my business. Me and my man. Chilling, having a good time, smelling good, looking good, feeling good, being about that divine work. 22:33, catch it on the timer. It's a devil somewhere gonna say, oh, she did that to the cards. These are people committed to believing a lie. They couldn't see the Most High God if you set them right on their lap. If the Most High God knocked on their door, they so blind and messed up because they too committed to this. They want to find this in you because this is what's in them. Now, sometimes you can see the evil in people because you got discernment, but it doesn't mean you react to it, not to this capacity. This ain't Christ consciousness work. This collective, the people that tag me and all the ones that I have respect for, I have no business with you, not spiritually, not mentally. So if you should so happen to put your mouth on my name, my children, my bloodline again, well, you going to just have to deal with that by yourself. I won't be around. And if you think that you're going to take me out of this alignment with the Most High God, you need to keep trying to your own detriment. I will never leave my spot. I will never stop being in this energy. I will never curb my enthusiasm. I will never stop singing. I will never stop being me because you don't know who you are. Because if you knew who you were, you could see me. And I just got such a huge respect for the Most High God showing me who I'm supposed to take with me to the next level. Because at that next level, there's opportunities. Whole bunch of people that I would have blessed. A lot of people that I would have blessed. Could be an ex-lover from the past that's watching, attacking other people on their platforms. It's possible. We'll leave that for the people that thought to use their platform to defame my character. We'll leave that for you to figure out. You figure that out. I already walked away from this demon a long time ago. Been there, done that. Love spell. I've moved on. The next level is blessings. Could be my family members. Who knows? But the family that I have represent this. not this. I have a new soul tribe, and they would never, ever try to break me down or hurt me. It's a mutual exchange of respect. Why is it that these other high priestesses could see me and Mr. and Mrs. Sword Maiden couldn't? Now they got an entity attachment. Now let's see what happens when now they have to deal with their peers attacking them, and I will remain silent. Spiritual Court TV will always be here 24/7, rolling with readings to help people. I will not be there. I will not offer my prayers. I will not donate any more than I already have to your platforms. And I did that in secret. Run me back that $1,000. Run me back that $44. Run me back that $111 that I never told nobody about. Why? Because I did it from my heart. I know when people making money on their platforms and when they're not. And I remember when I wasn't. Spirit said, fuck them. I said, okay, Spirit, bet. The devil tricked y'all into doing death spells. So now you got people peeking, waiting. Is Neff gonna die? Oh my God, is Neff gonna die? Oh my God, is Neff gonna die? Oh my God, is Neff gonna die? Ooh, Neff is a hoe. They said her pussy stink. Ooh, Neff is dirty. Ooh, Neff, what? Wait a minute, hold the hell up. What is you talking about? Who are you talking to? These are people in their 40s. Now we about to see. Why put the video out now, Neff? Because this is the time I was told to put it out. I had to just be quiet. Use my intuition. Turn my back. I didn't even tell my divine masculine. I just made sure that my house was in order, that my children were in order. This is YouTube. Just a heads up, these readers, there's a lot of them. They all came together. They couldn't come together for nothing else, but they came together for this, and they was waiting. These readers got bigger fish to fry because now they got real demonic covens on that ass. And it ain't me. I won't be around because the next level is blessings. Blessings, excuse me. And I know exactly where those gifts are supposed to go. TikTok. And I don't mean TikTok. Not looking for nobody, not peeking on their page, already been tagged, already seen it. People sent me screenshots. People sent me, hey, heads up. Because whoever this person is that started it all, they bound a lot of people to them with this energy. One reader said 7 years bad luck, right? Ain't that what you said? But you came to me in the ethers and you atoned. And you were like, oh my God. This was after you sent me a little piece of work. You did send me a little bit of work. You definitely did. You definitely pulled me into the spiritual courts. And then she went quiet, silent. She silently unfollowed certain people. I saw her take a side and she was like, hey, they attacking an innocent person. And she didn't say anything. She moved in silence, and I respect that. Because she said, let me see for myself. And she went and she said, I call you into spiritual court. I said, okay, bet. I see you got an ex-lover from the past. Oh, okay. He's still stalking you. Yeah, they all are. Okay. Oh, what? He tried to block your love life and isolate you. Yeah. He tried to project a Jezebel spirit onto you. Yeah, yeah. I had to cast that shit out. Been celibate for 5 years. Oh, okay. We had a whole conversation. Alchemized it. She then went and stood in the spiritual courts for me and said, I atone with her. I don't have no problems with her because both of our bloodlines popped out. And her bloodline ain't no joke, and my bloodline ain't no joke. I respect that. But these other ones, oh no, child. They having a good time. The next level is blessings. Look, this the devil that's taking y'all all to hell. A karmic masculine and a karmic feminine. Who are they? Nobody knows. Where they at? Nobody gives a damn. But anybody that spoke upon my name and the collective people that are really innocent, minding their business, oh, you got to deal with that. You honestly do have hell to pay because you could have gone about that differently. It's not what you said, but how you said it. Had I came on here when I was angry, man, I would have said some stuff. Ain't no way I wanted to destroy my relationship with the Most High God. Ain't no way in God's good green earth. Y'all didn't know? You couldn't see? You couldn't see? Why you couldn't see? You like it in the shadows. If the shadows is eliminated, you'd have to change your name. You couldn't be a shadow priestess. You couldn't. What happens if everybody gets well for entertainment purposes? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would someday walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know? Did you know that the sons and daughters have come to speak the truth? The children that are willing to be delivered will soon deliver you. Did you know you will need these chosen ones to deliver you now? We watch the clock, tick tock, page of swords, and the 10 of wands. A lot of people got their hand dirty. A lot of you readers got y'all hands dirty and they watching. They're not liking, they're not commenting, but they like, oh shit. They said behind the scenes, yeah, they said, yeah, it's the one with the most numbers that be the one that's in the coven. I heard everybody's thoughts in the ether. I had to turn it off. I said, turn it off, spirit, turn it off. Yeah, they said. Now, most people, most subscribers, they were like, what? The other lady that found my legal name and then she found another person's address and she didn't have nobody watching her videos. She's just a nutcase running loose. Bless her soul wherever it is. Nobody knows. For real. I don't know what that is. I don't know who she is. I have no idea. Queen of Wands energy. Holy Spirit, divine angels. Page of Pentacles energy. There's a Capricorn, Sagittarius here, a Virgo, Leo, Taurus or Aries. Why is this here? Somebody behind the scenes. This could be somebody's child's father, the emperor, or a father figure. Okay? Who is this person? Somebody was paid to do this? Paid to slander, gossip? This could be anybody, y'all. I'm going to be honest. I really don't give a damn. Seven of Pentacles. A lot of money has been spent. They should have just ran me that money. I could have put that in the IUL. We could all have cash accumulation. 10 years, we could have took this money out tax-free. We could have opened up a homeless shelter. This is all money spent on witchcraft, slander, gossip, voodoo, hoodoo, projections, entities, succubus spirits being sent, demons being sent, weird-ass men in the ethers that thought they bought my soul. You got to be slow. We could have did a whole lot with that money. We could have fed the homeless. Where they running to? Eight of Cups. Where the hell is all these people running to? Clarify current energy on these people. Knight of Cups. Don't run this way with this fake ass Knight of Cup ass energy. Clarify what's going on. Where they running to? Weird ass people from the past that's mad because I blocked them out of my life. Covens, cults, associations, all of that. What is that? Who wants to talk about that? That don't even exist. That's not even real. Six of Cups, the past, and the Four of Cups. A whole bunch of sad ass people are mad because I built something from the ground up. With the Most High God, haven't I always though? All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. What? So they mad because collective is winning and we're going to continue to win? Yeah, you damn right it's a tower. Lay down and take that. It's going to hurt. It's going to rip through the spiritual community, on the outside of the spiritual community, to the White House, to the bottom house, to the black house, to the Mexican house. This tower right now is about to cover all kinds of territories. For the people that thought that they wanted to tell the story without coming in with any type of respect, you could just sit behind the clouds and the moons and hiding, whispering. What the hell are you whispering about? Don't make no spiritual innuendos. These are cowards. I ain't never seen so many grown-ass cowards. When I found out, I'm like, wait a minute, who said that? I just donated to his channel. I just promoted his channel. I was about to send him my information to email me so I could help him get monetized. See how Spirit was like, I said, okay, sucks to be him. Because at this next level, all the blessings, I swear to God, I know who the people are that I need to send the blessings to. Don't like it? Get over it. All the real high priestesses will take their seats. You got to sit back and watch us shine so bright that you're going to go blind, that you won't even be able to go into the shadow because you love the shadow. You're comfortable there. But are you going into the shadows to pull people into the light? What exactly are you doing in there? The Fool, we out. Two of Wands, we're gone. While people were gossiping under the moon, doing death spells, death magic, paying practitioners, mad, people from the past, people from the present, people that found my platform, people that Googled my name, people that all them people, child, they about to catch a doggone tower. Child, it's about to be nasty work. It's going to be so ugly and nasty. And guess what? I won't even be nowhere to be found. I won't even be nowhere to be found in the divination. If somebody pull out their cards like, let me see what's going on with Neff. What's going on? I'm going to be out the way. I'm going to be out the way. Temperance. They won't be able to see me. Eight of Wands. That's war. What they ducking from? What they said? Eight of Wands is communication, but you said it with so much ebullience, so much oomph. Talk to the ancestors. Talk to that sword. If that's your truth, stand by that and call judgment over it. Everybody got irritated with the truth spell. They got so irritated. Oh, this is the truth. Oh, yeah, the truth spell. You said it. You wanted the truth spell. Well, the truth is here. You a hoe. You nasty. You a witch. I said, bitch, I would never. Now, I done knocked a couple of witches over to get to my spot, but one thing you're not going to do is interrupt my conversation with the Most High God. You will get a spiritual glock, a spiritual knock at your door. Pipe down, Tonto. It's just for entertainment purposes, ain't it? The wheel is always turning in my favor because I do the right thing. And nobody on this planet collective can determine what God got for you. Catch that spiritual smoke. Ascendance. Some of them just wanted to knock me over from the Wheel of Fortune. They're like, what? The Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. Oh, wait, commitment. Is she married? Yeah. What? Okay. Did she get a car? Did she get money? Is she getting money? She got a third platform? Oh, did she monetize? Oh, this is what I heard in the ethers. I was like, who are these people? And Spirit says, I need to show you this before we go to the next level. Because at this next level, I got people, honestly, that I'm going to reach out to and collaborate with. And I promise you, they're going to win. And they don't have to sell their soul. And I don't have to sell my soul. And we're not bound to the devil. You finna see, and then you're going to have to watch. That's going to be a cold situation. To sit back, throwing up from the inside out, and nothing is coming out, you just dry heaving all the lies. Blech. Sword maiden. Blech. You gonna die. Blech. All them lies, you gonna be choking, hoping something come out. You just gonna be dry heaving. Because it won't be nothing within your vessel. One of you readers, you need to worry about them spirits and them cars that you got rid of, that you drove 5 miles away from your house. And you thought the demons didn't follow you home? Boo. They all around you. Just a heads up. I would say you're welcome, but you're not grateful for anything. I bought these cars and I drove them 5 miles away. Girl, you need to go to a professional. And guess what your karma is? Because you shouldn't have never bought them. Tell me, my spirit guides told me to buy them. No, you fooling with trickster spirits. Your spirit guides talking to the divine would never lead you to go buy some demonic ass cars that you got to bury down in a box in your closet. Why would you bring demons in your house? You ain't dumb. And you thought you put them in your car and drove them miles away? How dumb do you think these spirits are? You didn't even properly dispose of that. I could have helped you with that. But now you're on your own. And if you go to a practitioner and find somebody that's willing to help you, they're going to see what it is that you said about me and what you jumped on so fast. Shit was hot off the press. You jumped on it quick. Yeah, they was talking about, oh, she funny. Why are you mad? Because I enjoy my job and you don't. I don't show my face and neither do you. What seems to be the problem? If you go to a practitioner, just a heads up, they gonna charge you. You the one that got spirits on you. Just because you take some cards and drive them away, do you know the natural order of things and how you're supposed to get rid of that? Maybe your shaman teacher, mother, godmother, making you a slave, real teachers. We don't even have godmothers. We have elders. 4444. That's it. When you a chief, you're not supposed to be in a house. Oh, that's my godmother. That's my godfather. That's my padrino. Early on my path, I was told that. God bless her wherever she's at. She said, no, you're a chief. Your ancestors say we cannot help you. You have to figure it out on your own. Was the best thing that ever happened. Because now I go straight to the divine. I'm so glad that I don't get online and act a fool and get out of character for people that are suffering in their own insecurity. Eventually they'll get bored and they're going to find more people. Then they're going to have a whole bunch of stuff racked up. But just a heads up, you're going to have to find somebody to get that off. Your shaman teacher or whoever that is you're going to, they're not really telling you. Or your friend, they're not really telling you. But this Ace of Pentacles, this is mine from the divine. Already got it. So whatever y'all tried to block has already been blocked for you times 7. Whatever you tried to take is already returning back to you times 10. Whatever you tried to say, you got to wear those words. You got to eat those words. You got to taste them in your food and your drink. You got to hear them in the middle of the night. You're going to hear it when you think you're trying to think. You're going to feel it until the Most High God say so. Because once I turn this camera off, I'm going to enjoy my life. And I'm going to be at peace and I'm going to sleep in the night. I don't be up with the devils in the night like y'all. And that's all I got to say. This is the message. Remember to take what resonates, use your own intuition, your best discernment. I love y'all so much. Big shout out to all the people that truly rock with me. Most High said there's more people that love you than people that hate you. I said, that's what's up. That's what's up. I love y'all, okay? I'll see you soon. Peace be with you.